YouTube, and welcome to another random review, Road to Bond 25. So I am Random Ross, and today I am reviewing The Man with the Golden Gun. Directed by Guy Hamilton, again. Starring Rodger Moore, the legendary Christopher Lee.Britt Ekland, and Herve Mud Adams, Herve Villechaize or something, you know, who played Knick-Knack, with Desmond Llewelyn as Q, Bernard Lee as M, and Lois Maxwell as Miss Moneypenny. So this is the ninth film in the Bond franchise, where James Bond, who is Rodger Moore making his second go as Bond, is in Thailand and is out on the hunt for the villainous Scaramanga, who is quite literally the man with the golden gun, as he has that as his weapon that he assembles together, and also wants to make a powerful laser weapon as well, and only Bond can stop him. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. First of all, the likes. Now, Rodger Moore, I didn't really think much of him in Live and Let Die, but I feel the man with the golden gun, I feel at that point, you know, he won me over as Bond. I don't know why, he just did. For me, the man with the golden gun is where Moore does become Bond. After so long with Sean Connery, George Lazenby, not so good, but Rodger Moore, I think, you know, he won me over by the third film, his second film anyway. So yeah, I like Rodger Moore in this one as Bond. I also like the return of Desmond Llewelyn as Q and Bernard Lee as M, and Lois Maxwell as Moneypenny. And I also like the Bond girl we had, Mary Goodnight, played by Britt. Name slipped my mind already. Played by Britt Ekland. I liked her character in this as the Bond girl who assisted Bond, and of course there was wait, no, hang on. Mary Goodnight, yes, Bond's assistant, that described by Chris. Yeah, whose character appeared in the 1967 Casino Royale, and of course there was the other Bond girl, Andrea Anders, but Scaramanga's mistress. She too was great in this, and you know, was a pretty woman. But of course, we also had the character Knick-Knack, played by, I can't pronounce his name, but Knick-Knack was a good henchman to the villainous Scaramanga. He was a dwarf, but hey, he was a good sidekick to the villain. I liked him, like going, okay, Scaramanga. You know, my sister thought he was cute. I'm thinking, yeah, that is an actual grown man though, not a little kid. But I liked him. He was a good sidekick. I mean, yeah, it was a bit insulting, I imagine, at the end when Bond put him in a little bird cage on the crow's nest of the ship, but he was a villain, a little villain, but still, he was a great sidekick. But I've got to give it to the man who stole the show, Christopher Lee as the villainous Scaramanga. Now, you know, at this time, Christopher Lee made his mark in horror in the Hammer House of Horror franchise, playing Dracula, Frankenstein's monster. And this, I feel, was something a little different for him, because I don't think he'd been in any films that were actiony before, and I think he was a good Bond villain. Scaramanga is, well, he's definitely one of my favourite Bond villains. And of course there's his signature look, the third nipple. Apparently no one had ever seen Scaramanga, but that was his only distinct feature, the third nipple. But yeah, Christopher Lee, like I say, he stole the show in his scenes and was a very good Bond villain. Christopher Lee, he's just good at playing a villain. You know, he's good at being bad. You know, like in the Star Wars prequels, like in his Dracula roles. Yeah, he was good in this as Scaramanga, and like I say, he stole the show in a lot of his scenes. I also like the action and the chase scenes in this with the speedboats and and the music in this. The song, The Man with the Golden Gun, performed by Lulu. I like that song. It is a good catchy tune, and it's just so set in its time, like the 70s, like glam rock feel the theme has. This is also the second Bond film to feature gold in its title. See, I like to think of Goldfinger, The Man with the Golden Gun, and GoldenEye as like the Gold Trilogy. Because there's 3 Bond films with gold in its title, so that's why I think of it as the Gold Trilogy, or the Golden Trilogy. With 3 different actors in the role as Bond. So we're now doing The Man with the Golden Gun. We got a while before we get to GoldenEye yet, but still. Yes, The Man with the Golden Gun. I still liked its cinematography. This is what I like about the old Bond movies. The cinematography is just classic spy 60s, 70s quality. Sean Connery, he was clearly the Bond of the 60s. Rodger Moore definitely made his mark as the Bond of the 70s and 80s. Sorry, T-Doll, but you were there at the end of the 80s. But yeah, Rodger Moore, his performance as Bond was way better than I thought, way better than his portrayal in Live and Let Die. And I remember this one more because I've seen it a lot more than all the others. And yeah, I can watch this one. It's one of these Bond films that I don't get tired of watching, and I do enjoy. So yeah, do I have any dislikes? Well, I like Desmond Llewelyn's performance as Q, like I said, and Bernard Lee as M, and Lois Maxwell as Money Penny. But anything, do I not like anything about this one? I can't think of anything to dislike. This film's just under 2 hours long, so it's a good sit through, and really, I enjoy it that much that time flies by for me. So yeah, my ratings now, I'm going to give The Man with the Golden Gun, you know what, the hell with it, I'm giving it 4. I'm actually going to give it 4 out of 5 because I do enjoy this one. It is definitely my top favourite Rodger Moore Bond film, and I will definitely put it somewhere in my rankings when I have seen No Time to Die, which will be out in April, so we've got a while for that yet. But anyway, yes, this has been my review for The Man with the Golden Gun. This has been my road to Bond 25. So let me know down in the comments below, have you seen The Man with the Golden Gun? About to say Goldfinger then. Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can watch all of my road to Bond 25 so far on my channel on the playlist. I have a horror channel for horror lovers, I have a Doctor Who channel for Who lovers, so they're linked in the cards above right here, or down below in the description. No pressure, but if they interest you, then do check them out. So yeah, this is it for my review on this one. So yeah, I've been Random Ross, and until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.